Good morning, family. How are you all today? Okay, so I posted 2 days ago and I did the cleaning and everything went really well. And then I decided to take a little rest after the cleaning. And then I got really tired. And then I spent yesterday in bed, so I didn't post anything. So I'm still getting used to my routine, but just gonna keep working at this and gonna keep trying to keep up with these Facebook posts as well. But good morning. I hope you guys are all having a good Wednesday morning. I hope you're all enjoying work, or you've come home from work and you're enjoying your rest or running errands. I hope you're having a merry day. God is with you. But come with me, I'm going to do my makeup. But also, I wanted to share with you some business tips. But before I can share with you my business tips, I wanted to give you a breakdown of my professional career, what I've done in the business world, and my management experience. So I'm going to start my makeup. I look really tired, but I started to manage when I was 15. I was working. I was doing church things in the Salmon Methodist Church here in Perth. My parents were the secretary of the Salmon Methodist Church, so I was teaching the youth, and I was creating the programs and teaching them, also for younger programs, like performance programs for the community. So I was doing church programs and also performance programs for the community. So I was doing that from 15. But I also had a job, a catering job, and it was with a family that it was a locally owned business, and I was working under them from 13, but then I started to teach and manage, or train and manage a small team from 15. And so I worked there throughout my teenage years. It's kind of like a casual job, but I was also teaching at church and training and managing from 15 to about maybe 20 in the catering job. But then when I turned 21, I moved into the actual workforce, and I got a job in aviation. I worked for a company that was contracting with Virgin, and we were completing the cleaning contract. So I was managing the cleaning department there, and I was organizing the day shift and the night shift. And then as time progressed, while I was in the business, I then took on business class as well. So I was managing the cleaning department and also running the business class of the catering business class side for Virgin Airlines. And I was working there for a little while, but then I fell pregnant. Then I decided I'm going to nurse my pregnancy, because I was still running things in the Methodist, so taking on Methodist, the youth, and I was also helping at FOCAS, the FOCAS side as well. And we were also running a youth group outside of church. So having these three avenues, and also managing inside that business, managing the two departments and nursing a child as a 21-year-old, it was too much for me to carry. So I decided to let go of my role at the business and just nurse my child. So I think Vega was born by that time, and it was time for me to return to work. But when I was returning to work, I was not ready to go back to and had now have 3 children, so was not ready to return back to training or managing. So I went and worked in the automotive industry, worked for AHG, which is a locally owned business here in Perth, and at the time they had 28 dealerships, and then after 2 financial years we had 33 dealerships. But I worked in the service department in the main office, and I was booking in services for the dealerships from the main office. So I just worked in there. I did have a few offers to work in actual dealerships, but working in the main office was much easier for me because I was able to work with multiple dealerships, and I could, the more bookings that I would book in inside the main office, I would have a incentive for that. It's, yeah, so I could have gone into the dealerships, but I chose to just stay in the main office. But I worked there, and then I actually had a decline. So my illness that I have, it is the pituitary tumor, but it was caused after I had my child Vega. So I was in labor, and then they went to put I asked for epidural, and they went to put the needle for the epidural in, but they accidentally punctured my nerve passage. A nerve had hit the needle and then went back up my nerve passage and then punctured my pituitary gland and caused a little hemorrhage it was a little bruise on the pituitary gland, but a few months it had cleared up, but had left a small lesion which was classified as a tumor. That was in 2014, but I returned to work, and I did not want to let this illness dishearten me. I wanted to continue on and manage my symptoms, so I did. But towards the end of 2016, our company had our end of year Christmas do, and we went to Adventure World. And I wanted to be a hero and go on the rampage. And then it's the first thing in the morning, and our company is all coming into Adventure World, and everyone is top of the morning. We're all going to enjoy our Christmas do, and then I like, let's go on the rampage, and I go on the rampage, and then we do a few flips. And while I'm on the ride, something happens, and it feels like something explodes in my brain. So now I'm having this, and it's like everything is pressure all over my face. It feels like my brain is going to explode, and the ride is still going. So when the ride finished, I quickly walked off and then collapsed on the ground, and that was the end of my day at our Christmas do, and then that was the end of my job. Silly, we're getting old and we don't even think about our health. So I had a decline, a major decline. I was bed rested for about 3 months straight. It was a very heavy time at that time. But I was on the road to recovery again. But this time it actually took me about 3 years. Hello. Love you. So I'm just trying to share my life with the viewers. I love you. I hope you are enjoying your school holidays, and send my love to the boys. Love you. Okay, where was I? Yes, so I was managing my symptoms, and then 2017 I declined, and then I was focusing on my health, and then 2020 I decided to go back to work, return to work. So by now I had decided, my family's all FIFO, so I decided, love you, I decided I'm going to go the FIFO route, but both of my family is on the contract side, but I don't want to go on the contract side, so I chose to go to hospitality. So I went and I worked in hospitality. It was in the time of COVID, and I ended up working with the management there, and we were deep cleaning the campsite. I went to Tom Price, Brockman 4. Oh, I went to Brockman 4, sorry, in 2020. And yeah, I was just doing some deep cleaning there. I was working with management there, and we were deep cleaning the site. I was doing training. I was training there also. All of the new employees that will come in, I will train them and prepare them to move into the workforce in housekeeping and also kitchen. I didn't really do any training, but I did a lot of training in housekeeping. But beginning 2021 in January, my mother passed away, and I did not go back to FIFO, but also so sensitive things had come up, and I was forced to not go to work. But I decided I'm going to stay local after my mother passed away, and I worked in Pioneer Credit. And Pioneer Credit is a business here, a local business. It's locally owned, and I worked. I started off working there, and initially just wanted to not really focus on business. I just wanted to kind of have a. Initially, when I first entered the business, I wanted to have a no-brainer kind of role. But in the end, I ended up working with the CEO's assistant. She ended up coming and working with me. And as a collective team, we had a good team, a strong team in there, and we were able to recover one of the departments in there and restore a lot of the work inside the company, and we were able to recover a lot of finances as well. So I spent the year of 2021, I worked with the CEO's assistant in, her name is Gabby. If she ever sees this, I hope you're well if you ever see this, which I don't think you will, but if you do, I hope you're well. So we worked together, and we were able to restore and we were able to restore one of the departments in Pioneer Credit. But towards the, I stayed for that year, and then the following year I returned to FIFO. So I went back out to the mines again, but I went out in hospitality again. My family, they make fun of me. They made fun of my hospitality wage. So I don't care, kitchen, or I don't want to go out and drive dump trucks. They want me to go and drive dump trucks, but you know, the money is good. It's 120,000 to go start driving dump trucks, but I'd rather do something that I love. My mother is, you know, everyone's going to say their mother is the best cook, but my mother is the best cook. And my best memory, my favorite memory of my mother is in the kitchen. So I can go drive dump trucks, or I can go work in the kitchen. So where am I going? The kitchen. So I went in there, but actually before that I went into housekeeping. I was working in the housekeeping department, and I was doing a lot of relief supervising, and I would manage the departments. We have multiple departments there, so I was managing the departments in the housekeeping department. I was doing a lot of training. I was training a lot of the new onboarding staff, the casual and full-time staff members. I was training them. I then was able to work in the kitchen, and then I was training the kitchen staff as well. So all of the kitchen hand crew staff that was coming in, all of the onboarding staff, the new staff members, I was training them all. So a lot of from the time I was a teenager to my most recent job, I have been managing and training. And when I was working in Pioneer Credit, we were doing a lot of, we were running the numbers. There's some legal, I can't say some things, but we were repairing a lot of parts of the department that we were in, but we were recovering finances and restoring the can I say that? Accounts. So we were restoring the accounts. So we were running accounts in that. There are accounts throughout the entire business, but in the section in the department that we were in, we were restoring those accounts and recovering the finances for those accounts. And I was working with the CEO's assistant, Gabby, and we were able to recover a lot of finances together as a team, where I was helping out on the floor, and I was helping the floor extract the information in a way where we can use it to communicate with the account holders, and we were able to recover a lot of finances. So I had a lot of I was able to work in my normal job, but I helped in the company, and the CEO's assistant and myself were able to recover a lot of finances and just catch up with a lot of work. So I had a really good time with Pioneer Credit when I was working there. But yes, that's my working career. So I do want to share some tips with you guys, because I always have the opportunity to go into the corporate system, to go into management, but because of my children, I have 4 children, so making that commitment, having children, is quite hard to share my life, like my energy with my children, and then move into management where there is regional and there is corporate, and I've always had the opportunities to move into there, but I just don't have the time, and I have 4 children. But what I can do now is help the girls in my country, and also other girls. If you want to move into these positions, these guys can, all you need to do is just focus on your roles, and there is, every time you sign a contract, there is a set of rules that you must follow and must comply with. So if you want to move into management and regional positions or corporate, where I worked, a lot of the times I was working with the corporate systems, which is the national system, and I would choose to stay at the bottom because I didn't want to commit to a role that's moving towards a national position, because I have children and I don't want to commit there, and I have my babies that I want to commit to. I want to commit all my time to my babies and also my family. So yes, I want to share with you guys, and I want you guys to be able to move into those areas. But in order for you guys to move into those areas, there are rules and regulations that you must comply with, and the dress code is a very important part of your grooming standards, where I know that, yeah. What? What did you say? What? I'm just busy at the moment.
How do you go to message?
It's just the same as your own phone. What is her passcode?
1234. Oh.
Yeah, you know what to do. It's just like your phone. It's the same as your phone. It's not any different.
This will take us to the airport. I don't know if you want to come to my car, or you can use the car.
When are you going to the airport?
Jesse will take us to the airport.
Oh, today you're going somewhere?
No, today.
Oh, okay.
And we come back Sunday.
Oh, okay. Both of you?
Huh?
Both of you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's nice.
Well, London's son's 31st.
Oh, that's nice.
It was 31st.
Oh, that's good.
But this is going to drop us off. don't know if it's take this car or take this car and go to this car.
Yeah.
And we got the car, but
Okay. Yeah. Okay, good luck. That was my father. I think they're going to Bingo. And they're going on a little trip. That's nobody's business. I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, so moving into the corporate system, there are dress codes that we must comply with. I know that you guys, you know, you're moving into businesses now and you guys wear a lot of flat shoes, but if you actually go into your contracts, your contract that you signed at work, there is going to be a dress code in there. And inside the dress code, generally in an office position, the minimum, the requirement for your shoes is a minimum of 2 centimeters on your heel. This height centimeter is the lowest actually you can go. So when you go and work in an office, you should have a heel. This should be the shortest heel, but it's a bit dusty. But this heel is good for the office. So it's mandatory for the girls to wear heels. You should never wear flats. If there is a casual day in the within the business where there is casual Friday, you may wear flat shoes. You can wear casual shoes, which look like this. So your casual shoes, they should look something like this. But before you take your casual shoes inside the office, you must clean them. So you must clean your business shoes. So these shoes you must wear from hello, love you, congratulations. So this is your business heel from if there is casual Friday. So this is Monday to Thursday, and then this is Friday. Both shoes must be cleaned before you go into the office. So you can just get some wipes like this and you can clean your shoes. So clean the inside and also clean the outside, where you can clearly see that I've used my shoes and they're not clean. So before you use it again, clean it. This is, oh, whoops, so this is a standard business dress where you have a simple neckline, and then you can have a sleeve. Like this is good for business as well. It's not really nice to wear singlets in. And down to your shin is nice. So a simple neckline and sleeves. You can have long sleeves, but I think having a singlet dress inside the office is not very professional. But something like this for the office. So you should wear a dress and heels, or skirt and blouse with heels, and a coat. Your standard coat for work. So you can check your contract within your business. If you're moving into admin position in an office, you can check, and you have a full-time role, you can check your contract and then it will confirm the dress code. Generally within offices it is a minimum of 2 centimeter heel, so that style, and it's comfortable to wear the clothes style every day. But you can wear pants if you want to, but make sure that your pants is fitted. No loose baggy pants, just nice and fitted, straight to the ground tailored to the ground, not too short, not dragging on the ground. If you want to move into management and move into corporate and work with the corporate staff members, you must comply with these standards, and it will allow you to move up into when you groom yourself in the same process of how we groom ourselves. So complying with the grooming standards is mandatory. But I know that our people, we're slowly getting into the workforce and slowly getting into the offices, so developing our understanding within the offices. I understand it can take some time, but if you do want to move into management, these are the things that you will have to think about. And wearing heels, it's part of the dress code, so it's not for you to look pretty or look nice. It's part of the standard dress code for the business, and when you check your contracts within your business, it will confirm it in your contract. And yes, so I just wanted to share with you my career path, and also give you some tips about the dress code. I was going to do my makeup, but I'm actually really tired. So that was my tip for the day, and I know I look really not done or not ready. But yes, that's my little lesson for the day, and I want to share with you guys in the future some other tips with business and working with the corporates and working with regional management, just little tips to help you move forward in the world of business. I believe in our people, and I believe that you guys can reach for the stars and achieve everything you want to achieve. But in order for us to do these, there is a lot of things that we have to do when it comes down to our health, balancing our lifestyle, our nutrition. But these are things I will teach throughout the time. So first, when you want to move into management, your grooming standards and your dress code. So your makeup, your hair, your clothes, and your shoes. These are things that you have to start to fit into your budget. And when you are purchasing for your budget, which you want to look at your finances, you want to just do a one purchase in the beginning of the year, and then you can do a top-up purchase in the second part of the year. So try and only just purchase once or twice for work in the office per year. And when you're setting up for your mortgage, this style to purchase your clothing, doing it twice a year, will help you financially when you go to apply for a mortgage, a loan for a mortgage. Purchasing your clothing at specific time frames of the year. So you want to purchase in the time of summer and in the time of winter, and you can top up your work clothes as well. So top up your climate clothes and top up your work clothes as well. But if you do that, you can show the bank that you're consistent with your purchases and that you're not spending, you can call it recklessly. If you're going to, you shouldn't be purchasing a jacket in February and then go and buy another jacket in April and then buy another jacket in June. No, you shouldn't do that. Just buy everything in January and then buy everything maybe buy everything in January and then buy everything around June, July. So do your top-ups twice a week for clothing and shoes. And if you can go once a year, that's saving even more money. And then when you have good quality clothing, you can go once every 2 to 3 years. But that's something that we can talk about in the next one. So I was going to do my makeup, but I'm really tired, and after I did the cleaning 2 days ago, I ended up in bed, and I wanted to get up and do something and share something. So that's my little piece that I wanted to share with you today. Is just wanted to share my career and just have like my little reminders there what I wanted to say. as my career, and also the dress code within businesses. That's what I wanted to share with you today. But yes, I'll update you guys soon with some new business tips, but other than that, I'll let you guys go and you enjoy the day. And if you're working, grind at work, and if you're home, have a good day at home, enjoy the family, enjoy the kids. If you're resting, have a good rest. But have a good day. Love you guys.